one of the highest ranking African American women in Congress today, hailing all the way from the great state of California. Not only has this woman stood the test of time in leadership, being inspired by Shirley Chisholm years ago, and has since then climbed the ladder. You know how some people, how some people are just given the leadership roles, or they take the elevator up to the leadership roles. This young woman has taken the stairs all the way to Congress and has led the way every step of the way. I want everybody to stand to their feet and give a rousing round of applause for Congresswoman Barbara Lee.
Congressman Barbara Lee, a voice for the people. Congressman Barbara Lee is a forceful, progressive voice in Congress, dedicated to social and economic justice, international peace, and civil rights and human rights. First elected in 1998 to represent California's 9th Congressional District, the Democratic lawmaker has a reputation for principled and independent stands, unafraid to take on the tough issues and speak her mind for her constituents, for a more just America, and for a safer world. A social worker by profession, she has been a lifelong advocate for constituents, families, and other assessing government services. Congresswoman Lee has been a strong proponent of safe communities, addressing hunger, environmental justice, and universal health, just immigration policies, the establishment of a living wage, reproductive health care rights, and affordable housing, including the creation of a national housing trust fund. Her accomplishments include authoring and co-authoring every major piece of legislation dealing with global HIV, AIDS issues since she was elected to Congress. After the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks, the Congresswoman was the lone vote against a resolution that gave the president virtually unlimited authority to use force against unspecified organizations, individuals, or nations for an unlimited period of time. She has consistently fought to stop endless wars, to reduce conditions that produce conflict and injustice. Congressman Lee is a member of the House of Appropriation Committee and chair of the Subcommittee on State and Foreign Operations.
First, let me just thank you, Livonia and Johnny, who I've known since I've known Shirley Chisholm. God, and thank you so much for this really very humbling moment and this award, because it is just, and I'll tell you why it's so meaningful in just a minute, but I just want to thank you because this is one of these, in the Kan language of the Ghanaian people, you have these Sankofa moments, this beautiful bird moving forward, but in order to move forward, the bird has to look backwards and see where we came from. Well, this is one of those moments, and I want to thank you for that. And, of course, to our party chair, let me just tell you, my sister, how much I appreciate and love you. You have led this Democratic Party to be what it is today, so that we'll be able to elect our first black woman as president. And that's because of you, Virgie, and I know it. I know the deal. And Lottie, I'm so glad to see you. You've held it down for black women and for women throughout this country. And so I'm really grateful for everything, because we never could have done what we've done if it hadn't been for you. Where is Al? Al, where is he? I got to, Al, where is he? I have his pen. He's still helping me out. But I wanted to say to all of you who have worked on the Hill, who know the Hill, and who are here today, just welcome to your capital. Also, I shared earlier with Livonia, I was with Shirley in 1984 when she founded the NCBW. She founded it in San Francisco, and it was around my birthday, July 16th. That's when the Democratic Party was having its convention. And that was when Geraldine Ferrara was running for vice president. Now, you know there were big issues there during that time, and that's how this great organization emerged as a result. Shirley didn't take any mess. And so she said, we're going to do our own thing. And that's how she founded the NCBW. And it was really a very special moment for myself because I had gotten, and if you've seen the movie Shirley, then you know there's a character, Barbara Lee, so you kind of maybe know that little story, right? But I was so happy she did that because I knew then that black women were going to have a place in this political space to be ourselves and to do our thing because we know that we have been the backbone of this Democratic Party. And so NCBW just was formed to take it to the next level. I also had, and she mentored a lot of black women around the country, a lot of women. And I'll never forget when I decided to run for the California legislature in 1990. I have a picture, and I'm going to give this to you for your archives. It was taken in New York, in Detroit, 1991 National Political Congress of Black Women, with myself at the podium and Shirley Chisholm sitting right next to me. Right. She had called me and she said, little girl, and she called me little girl till the day she died, you get up here to this conference because I want everybody to get to know you because I want these black women behind you when you run for the California legislature. And that was in Detroit in 1991.
Oh, yes.
That was in Detroit.
Absolutely.
And so, fast forward to here we are today, standing on the shoulders of this great woman. Here today, and I want to make this announcement very quickly that, you know, to receive the Congressional Gold Medal of Honor, you have to have Democrats and Republicans supporting the effort. Well, we're almost there to get it done. You need 290 votes, Virgie, because she deserves the Congressional Gold Medal. She deserves it. And so we're working on that. And don't forget, November 30th is the anniversary. She will be 100 years old, 100 on November 30th. So we need to remember that as we move forward and have another big celebration all over the country in honor of our great hero, Shiro. And yes, I was in Gary, Indiana at the National Black Political Convention. And so I know the deal that went down there too. Yeah. So just know that Shirley Chisholm stood up to all the challenges, and she pushed back on every issue that came before her, and she was a fighter. And now we have somebody who is a fighter who's going to be in the White House.
In the White House.
President. So thank you again.
I'll see you at the inaugural. Yes. Congresswoman Barbara Lee. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you so very much. Thank you. And this is the way she just told me something. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. You know, show it. Hold it. What? This ring.
In front of the microphone.
Tell us about the ring. One more thing. This is very important. One more thing. I know.
Okay. Queen Elizabeth, Shirley Chisholm went to Great Britain, and Queen Elizabeth presented her with a ring. And this is the ring.
And guess who has it?
Queen Elizabeth presented her. So I had to wear it today as I receive this beautiful award. So thank you.